Storterberry Watson has the flag up, and they're off in the opener. And right out for the early lead, ladies and gentlemen, going for that early lead as they head towards the far turn. There goes Al Skywalker moving up. And Isaac's Light. Break now 5 lengths. Back to Riviera Special, followed by Miles Ahead. And on the outside is Robin Shower. As they head around the turn and come into the stretch for the first time. And leading the way into the stretch, galloping along nicely. And Al Skywalker has opened up about 10 lengths on the field as they go into the finish line for the first time. Then towards the outside, you have Riviera Special. After that on the inside is Miles Ahead. Towards the outside, Riverbed. Then a length and a half, Robin Shower, Tormenta Verde. And behind horses now, Isaac's Light. And on the inside, Just a Gallop is 8th and last. And they enter the backstretch with Al Skywalker prompting the pace and leading by about 12 lengths at this time as they head towards the backstretch. Down on the inside, it's Riviera Special next in second. Miles Ahead third. Towards the outside, moving up now a bit towards the outside, there goes Isaac's Light, then Tormenta Verde. Towards the outside, Just a Gallop and Robin Shower. About less than a half mile to run, entering the far turn, and Al Skywalker really turning it on here as they head around the far turn. Al Skywalker has built up about a 20-length lead around the far turn for the final time. In second is Miles Ahead, then Riviera Special, and Riverbed next, entering the stretch for the final time in this W.C. Jackson purse, and Al Skywalker in front. Miles Ahead on the inside second, then Riverbed is next, followed by Just a Gallop. Down to the finish line, it is Al Skywalker, an easy winner. Miles Ahead second, Riverbed third, Just a Gallop fourth.
In second is Miles Ahead, then Riviera Special, then Riverbed next, entering the stretch for the final time in this WC Jackson run. And Al Skywalker in front, Miles Ahead on the inside second, then Riverbed is next, followed by Just a Gallop. Down the finish line, it is Al Skywalker, an easy winner. Miles Ahead second, Riverbed third, Just a Gallop.
They're moving into line. Flag is up, and they're off. Dunchain breaks for the lead as they go to the first of 12 fences. Up over the first, and on the outside, I'm Hit Sergeant Dunchain. Now Dunchain gets clear by about a length as they move to the second fence. I'm Hit Sarge next in second, Mauritania third. Trebizond racing fourth at this time. Aaron fifth, and two early trailers, Yonder and York. Over the second of 12, entering the stretch for the first time. And leading the way is Dunchain into the stretch. I'm Hit Sarge next in second. Mauritania is third to the outside. Then Aaron next in fourth, up over that third. Yorkin on the inside. Yonder's next, and Native Gate back at eighth. Past the finish line for the first time to the fourth of 12 fences they go. And Dunchain leads the way. I'm Hit Sarge next in second. Towards the inside, that's Mauritania third, Aaron next. Looking for room is Trebizond. To the outside is Yonder. Yorkin in native gate is 8th and last at this point. As they make their way around the turn and head to the backstretch to the 5th fence. Onto the backstretch now, parallel to Audubon Road, and leading the way, still from the start, Dunchien. Moving to the 6th fence. And then I'm hit Sarge next in 2nd, in 3rd on the outside. Is Mauritania. Dropping back a bit, there was Aaron. Trebizond is next, followed by Yonder, Yorkin and native gate. Around the turn and moving to the 7th fence. As they make their way around the turn, and they move now to the 8th on the turn, up over that one. They've completed that fence, and it's still Dunchien leading the way. Length back to I'm hit Sarge. Galloping along in 3rd is Aaron. Mauritania towards the inside. 4th, only about 4 lengths from the lead. Yonder to the outside, and from between horses, Trebizond, and 3 lengths back to Yorkin and native gate. Into the stretch once again. And approaching now the 9th fence. Past the finish line once more, to the 9th they go. And Dunchien still in front under Richard Boucher. On the outside, I'm hit Sarge, saving ground Mauritania, looking for some room. Towards the outside now is Aaron, behind a wall of horses, Yonder and Trebizond together. 5 lengths back to native gate. Eased and out of the race now is Yorkin. Onto the backstretch for the final time. And approaching the 10th fence that way, they have not caught Dunchien yet. Dunchien still leading from the start. On the outside, I'm hit Sarge, Mauritania next. Aaron gaining some ground from between horses Trebizond and Yonder. Continuing their run midway down the backstretch, less than a half mile to the finish line. Dunchien hanging tough with the lead. I'm hit Sarge coming up from the outside. I'm hit Sarge ranging up now to take a short lead. Down towards the inside, Dunchien fighting back. Here comes Yonder into contention now. After that, it's Mauritania. Trebizond is next, and Aaron. Continuing their run, the 12th and final last fence coming up after this. Up over that fence now. Yonder now moves through. Yonder now has taken over the lead and shaken clear from I'm hit Sarge. Mauritania's dropped. Back in 3rd now, gaining ground on the inside. Trebizond in the early pace setter is back in 5th. That's Dunchien. Here's the last fence. Up over that one, and Yonder leads the way. Yonder galloping along now will win this. On the outside, here comes Trebizond for the 2nd spot. And Yonder wins it. Trebizond 2nd, finishing 3rd, Mauritania. And I'm hit Sarge was 4th. Number 1, Trebizond was 2nd. Number 8, Mauritania 3rd. Number 7, I'm hit Sarge 4th. Final time, 4 minutes 29 and 1/5 seconds. They're starting to move into line for the George H. Bostwick purse. Field of 7, flag is up, and they're off. Hallowed Halls breaks first, and to the first jump they go. Advantageous next in second. Chief Suspect third. Towards the outside now. That's Sunworld in the fourth spot as they head towards the second fence. And about a length back to Key 2 Valrhona. And a break of 3 more lengths back to Irish Prime as they go over that second of 12 fences. And the leaders are now on even terms. Down to the inside, you have Hallowed Halls to the outside, Catvantageous. Now, Catvantageous takes the lead into the stretch for the first time and approaching the third of 12 jumps. Up over that one. Catvantageous leads the way into the stretch for the first time. Hallowed Halls next in second. Chief Suspect next, moving up quickly. Sunworld from between horses on the outside. You've got Key to Valrhona next, and then length and a half back to Irish Prime in the early trailer, Calico Sioux, who is seventh at this point. 4 of the 12 fences are complete, and they move around the turn and proceed towards the backstretch. Catvantageous takes the field to the backstretch with a 5-length lead as they move to that 5th fence. Sunworld in second towards the inside. Hallowed Halls right alongside third. Another length back. In good position on the inside is Chief Suspect. Over the 5th fence they go. Then towards the outside, you have Key to Valrhona continuing their way down the backstretch and over the 6th fence. Catvantageous leads the way. Sunworld next in second. Length to Chief Suspect in the 3rd spot. And on the outside, Hallowed Halls takes third. Chief Suspect next in 4th. Then Key to Valrhona 5th on the outside. You have Irish Prime. And we have Calico Sioux losing the rider on the backstretch. Into the stretch they come for the second time. Up to the 8th fence they go. Approaching the 8th, and Catvantageous leads the way. Sunworld is in second. Chief Suspect next towards the outside. Irish Prime. And then you have a length and a half back to Key to Valrhona. Continuing their run towards the backstretch now. As they approach the 9th fence that way on the backstretch, Catvantageous leading the way. Sunworld next in second, and Chief Suspect is third at this point. 5 lengths, about 8 lengths now, back to Irish Prime. And then we have Key to Valrhona as they move down the backstretch. Midway down the backstretch, 2 fences from home, and Catvantageous leads the way to the 10th fence they go. Catvantageous has built up a 10-length lead. Sunworld next in second. Chief Suspect is third. Far back, Irish Prime. And around the far turn to the 11th fence they go. Catvantageous at the 11th fence leads the way. In second position is Sunworld, then Chief Suspect into the stretch for the final time and approaching the 12th and last fence in this Bostwick purse. Straightening away into the home stretch, and Catvantageous up over the last fence now, and Sunworld second, Chief Suspect third. Down to the finish line, it will be Catvantageous winning it. Sunworld second, Chief Suspect third. Unofficial order of finish, number 8, Advantageous first. And here's Advantageous now, with Robert Massey in the saddle, the unofficial winner. Number 6, Sunworld was second. Number 1, Chief Suspect third. Number 7, Irish Prime fourth. Comanche Raider, unalienable right. There goes unalienable right up towards the first fence to take the lead. Comanche Raider on the outside, next in second. Solid as a Rock is third. After that comes Natty Bo fourth. Moving around the turn and heading towards the second fence in this Budweiser Cup. Unalienable right at the second fence leads the field. Solid as a Rock is next in second. Comanche Raider back in third, and Natty Bo is fourth at this point. 2 fences complete and into the stretch for the first time and approaching the third. And it's unalienable right under Tom Foley leading the way under the finish line for the first time and approaching the fourth fence. Up over the fourth, and unalienable right leads the way. Solid as a Rock next in second, and Comanche Raider third. Natty Bo is fourth at this point. 4 fences complete and racing towards the back stretch as the field will straighten away onto that back stretch parallel to Audubon Road, and unalienable right in front as they move to the 5th fence. Solid as a Rock next, then Comanche Raider and Natty Bo. Moving to the 5th, and over the 5th fence, and moving towards the 6th. They've completed 5, heading to the 6th of 12. At the midway point, around the turn, and unalienable right in front is built up a substantial lead here, and second position, Solid as a Rock, Comanche Raider, and Natty Bo. Heading to the 7th of 12 fences. Unalienable right in front as they move to the top of the stretch for the second time. And approaching the 8th fence into the stretch. Unalienable right with a commanding lead. Solid as a Rock next in second, and under the finish line for the second time, Comanche Raider and Natty Bo. And over that fence, hit that fence a bit, but still in control is unalienable right. Solid as a Rock, Comanche Raider next, around the turn. And now approaching the backstretch for the last time. Approaching the 9th fence that way, and unalienable right still in command. Comanche Raider in second. Right to the inside, Solid as a Rock and Natty Bo. At the 9th fence, unalienable right, who's been leading from the start under Tom Foley, leads it, and 3 fences from home. Now 2 fences from home as they head around the far turn. Natty Bo has moved up now to be second. Comanche Raider next, and Solid as a Rock back and forth. Heading towards the 11th fence that way, and it's still unalienable right in front, but they're closing the gap now. Here comes Natty Bo putting in a late charge. 1 fence remaining, and unalienable right charging hard. Natty Bo swinging to the outside. Here's Comanche Raider bearing down into the home stretch here in the Budweiser Cup, and Natty Bo on the outside races up and takes over the lead. Natty Bo to third.
The gap now is about 10 only.
Number 2, Aiken second. Number 1, Comanche Rager third. Number 3, Solid as a Rock fourth. The final time, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. And turning around with our official winner, Andy Bow, with David Bentley in the center. Field of 3, and they're off. Electron and Devil's Reach, both going for the early lead over the first jump. 5 back to BC Plot third. First fence complete, heading into the turn. Now that's Devil's Reach. Shaking clear of Electron to take a 3-length lead at the second fence. Electron second, 5 lengths back down to PC Plot third. Into the stretch for the first time. And racing towards the third fence, it's Devil's Reach in front, Electron next. PC Plot third, about 4 lengths from the lead. Under the finish line for the first time, and at the fourth fence they go. Devil's Reach with Robert Massey aboard leads the way. Electron is second under Tom Foley. And PC Plot, written by Matthew McCarran, is third. And the trio heads to the backstretch. And moving towards the fifth fence. Breaking away on the backstretch in this Regent's Bank Imperial Cup, and Devil's Reach maintaining the lead. Approaching the fifth, and up over that fifth fence. They have all cleared that one. Continue their run down the backstretch to the sixth fence. Up over the sixth. Moving towards the 7th of 12 now on that turn, and Devil's Reach maintaining the advantage. Electron is next. PC Plot remaining third. Those three head to the 7th fence on the turn. They've completed that one and enter the stretch for the second time. Devil's Reach at the top of the stretch in front. Electron next in second. PC Plot third. To the 8th fence they move into the stretch for the second time. Devil's Reach and Electron edging a bit closer. PC Plot third, 4 lengths still from the leader. Up over that one and into the turn now. Devil's Reach maintaining the advantage. Electron to his outside in second, and galloping along the third is PC Plot under Matt McCarran, and he's only about 2.5 lengths off the lead, and the leader still Devil's Reach. Moving towards the 9th fence and entering the backstretch for the last time. Devil's Reach at the 9th fence maintains the advantage. Electron in second, PC Plot third, up over the 9th, midway down the backstretch for the last time. 2 fences remaining after this one, and here's the 10th fence. Devil's Reach still in coming on quickly and runs right by Devil's Reach. At the top of the stretch in the Regents Bank Imperial Cup, PC Quad in front and edging clear. And Devil's Reach will lead second. PC Quad with Matthew McCarron in front. Here's our official winner, number 4, PC Quad, with Matthew McCarron on the side. Oh, good. Val breaks quickly and takes the early lead. To the first fence they go. Val opening up by 5 lengths. In second position now is Wesley Chapel as they go to the second fence. 2 lengths back, Ice Bullet is next in third. On the outside you have Following Lead and Snowball Flanagan. Over that second fence, they've completed that one, and they race towards the top of the stretch now for the first time. And Val leading away by about a length and a half. Wesley Chapel to the outside, next in second, break of 3 on the inside is Ice Bullet over the third fence. Following Ice Bullet on the outside is Following Lead, and then you have Snowball Flanagan fifth. Passing the finish line for the first time and approaching the fourth fence. Val up over that one well. Wesley Chapel next in second. Saving ground to the inside is Ice Bullet third. To the outside is Following Lead and Snowball Flanagan racing in the fifth spot, about perhaps 5, maybe 6 lengths from the leader. The leader, as they hit the backstretch, is still Val, and they race towards that fifth fence. In second is Wesley Chapel. Remaining in third is Ice Bullet. To Ice Bullet's outside in the fourth position is Following Lead, and Snowball Flanagan is fifth as they approach the fifth fence on the backstretch. And up over that one well, and midway down the backstretch, heading to the 6th of 12. Over the 6th fence. And heading towards the far turn, Val maintains the lead. In second is Wesley Chapel. 3 back now to third. Following Lead is taken over third at this point as they move towards the 7th fence. Dropping back was Ice Bullet, Snowball Flanagan. Up over the next fence they go. 7th fence complete. And Val still enjoys the lead by 4 lengths. Wesley Chapel next, Following Lead third, Snowball Flanagan on the outside of Ice Bullet. And as they come into the stretch once again, second time into the stretch, up over the 8th of 12 fences. Coming past the finish line for the second time. 1 lap remaining up over this fence now. The 9th is complete and Val still in front. Val maintaining the lead and heading around the turn. Wesley Chapel Following Lead together. Right behind them, Snowball Flanagan fourth, back in fifth, Ice Bullet. Now they proceed to the backstretch for the final time. And they head towards the 10th of 12 fences. Onto the backstretch. And Val still there in front. Following Lead second, Snowball Flanagan third. 5 back to Wesley Chapel, far back, Ice Bullets. Continuing to run down the back stretch for the last time. Coming now to the 10th of 12 fences up over that one. Val, who's been there from the start, still maintains the lead. Snowball Flanagan moves boldly into second at this point. In third is Following Lead. And far back is Ice Bullet. Continuing around the turn and moving towards the 11th of 12 fences. Val holding on. Here comes Snowball Flanagan charging in the inside. Snowball Flanagan on the inside under Gus Brown. Comes down to the top of the stretch with the lead and moves clear by 3 lengths. Val back in second. And 5 lengths back now to Following Lead in third. Straightening away into the home stretch over the 12th and last fence. Snowball Flanagan in front. Now is second. Following Lead is third. Down to the line, it's Snowball Flanagan under Gus Brown winning it. Number 5, Following Lead third, and number 2, Ice Bullet